Ahoy, landlubbers! It's me, Valley Captain Vasco, and do you know what today is? Well, that's actually kind of a difficult question, because if you're watching this on YouTube, that means that inherently it's not the day that I'm recording this, and so you have no... I don't think there's anything on here that gives any frame of... I mean, actually, I've been titling the streams with the date that they happen, so I guess technically you know what date it is if I keep doing that. But the point is that it's March 8th. Now, what is March the 8th, you ask? Well, March the 8th, 2002 is the day that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game was released in North America. Now, I don't actually still play Yu-Gi-Oh! I somewhat regularly will buy a game for, like, the 3DS or apparently the PlayStation 4 and just play through it and enjoy the fact that I don't have to collect the several $1,000s worth of cards it takes to build a competitive deck these days. Unless that somehow changed dramatically. But the point is that I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It has all sorts of dumb problems, but it's a great game that's close to my heart because the series is ridiculous, all like 5 or 6 of them at this point, and it's just a world that I really love, and this pseudo-holiday that I do always, like, acknowledge, at the very least mentally, I'm like, March the 8th, that was the day, because I was super excited when Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon came out. I mean, it had the Exodia cards. You guys probably know how much I love Exodia. Well, it's March the 8th here in the US. Like, I can't stream while I'm at work when it's the 9th, or when it's the 8th where you are. Shush! Shush, you guys! I'm doing a thing! Don't interrupt me! But yeah, so I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is a great excuse for me to do this, and no one asked for it, and I have no idea what's gonna happen, because the last time I played a card game on a live stream, it was terrible. But let's just see what happens. So, I haven't played this game before, this specific one. This is called Legacy of the Duelist. I booted it up, and I apparently already have a deck. I don't really know much about it. Apparently I am some sort of robot with a backpack on. And I don't know, I guess the only thing to do is just play single player and hope for the best. So let's get this party started. Oh, okay, we got multiple options. Downloadable content. So this should allow me to play... Okay, good. It won't actually let me connect to PlayStation Network for some reason. Also, it did that stupid annoying thing I hate where it makes the screen go away. So that's fun. Anyway, I guess we'll just do campaign because I don't need tutorial, even though there's probably a bunch of mechanics in this game I've never heard of, because, again, I don't really regularly play the game. Ooh, it goes all the way through Arc V, that's cool. I need to catch up on Arc V. I was unable to, like, find a place to watch a specific episode, and then started falling behind when I couldn't watch that episode, to not miss things moving forward. So let's start with Classic, because that's the thing people know the best, and because it's sweet, and, you know, Duel Monsters. Let's do this. We're at the Duelist Kingdom, you guys. So yeah, from what little I do know of the game, I think the premise is just sort of like, it has, all the stories in it, so, like, I guess Monocle Robot is, like, the historian at, like, some future Duel Monsters Robo Museum or some nonsense. Loading Yu-Gi-Oh! Histories. The story of Yugi Muto begins at Domino High School, where Duel Monsters, the hottest card game in the world, was all the rage. Yugi was the best duelist around, and his friend Joey desperately wanted to learn how to duel as well. That's, I mean, kind of glossing over how that really went down. But I suppose that's the whole point of the game. Yeah. I side note, I love all the weird, somewhat accurate references in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, where they're like, I think our high school's in America, but I'm not sure how that works. And then, like, there's a point later in the series where they actually, like, specifically go to America. And so people are like, well, where in America are you going? You know, America. We're going to there. Hope Pokemon talks won't throw things off. That's fine. You could talk Pokemons. You could talk Digimons. You could talk Flint the Time Detective for all I care. Actually, I meant to ask you on Twitter, which is a weird thing, Alcadius. Did you end up getting that shiny routes that you found during a previous live stream? You should let me know, because I thought that was interesting. Our history starts with Yugi teaching Joey the rules of Duel Monsters, while all the other Scooby-Doos watch. Alright, it's your turn. We're all insulting him because we hate each other. Lol, drool monsters. Good times, you guys. Ooh, they've been at it for hours, she says. Starting to get the hang of the game, but Yugi's the protagonist. So apparently the loading screens will just show you a random card from the history of time. Wow, what a stirring intro. Infinite sure can spin a tail. Greetings, duelist. I am in for mate. That one at least makes sense. The other one seemed like it was trying to make some sort of pun. Didn't work out the way I would expect. Part of the virtual game simulator. I've been programmed to teach you proper dueling. Let's get started by playing this, like, very simple game, probably. Do it! Alright, I don't know what the zoom in on stuff button is. Let's learn how to summon a monster. I understand how to summon a monster. I've played this game before. Monsters are summoned into the monster zone. Monsters can be summoned in attack or set into defense position. They're called modes in the anime, you guys. The Ralts had max IVs in special attack and speed. Dang, that's pretty great. So you did, in fact, catch it. And the right nature. Wow, that's a really good find. So now she's a Gardevoir and broken. Yeah, understandably so. Let's set a monster. Select the dragon dwelling in the cave and set it on the field in defensive position. So I guess we have the zoom on the left side of the screen. You can see like the. Can I like? Oh, that's not. I found the turn button. I don't want that. Set. I set one monster face down in defense mode. And then I end my turn. How on earth did you get such perfect routes? Hacks. I'm guessing hacks, because that is quite the find. Take that, Blazing Inpachi. Because my defense points were greater than his attack points, he took the difference as damage. I survived my first attack. Yeah, I just explained how this works. Now, if he had done that and we were both in attack mode, then his guy would also have been destroyed. But that doesn't work that way with defense monsters, unless they have some weird ability. Now I'll play a spell and trap card. These are played in the spell and trap zone. Green spell cards can be played right away, but most only during, like, your turn, when nothing's happening. What is this? Banner of Courage. All monsters you control gain 200 attack during your battle phase only. What is your 1850? That's no good. I don't want that. That'll work, though. Is this a field spell? No, it's just continuous. So a continuous spell, like, hangs around. Normally a spell just sort of goes straight to the graveyard. Pretty good RNG for most things. Just Pokemon speaking, or, like, all of life? I feel like I think all of my luck is generally high variance. I complain a lot about my bad luck, but I do also have, like, weird, specific good luck as well. Managed to max breed for some max IV Pokemon. Came out shiny. Yeah, just running into one in the wild is crazy. I think I once, like, in one of my games, I just, like, needed a Ghastly, and I, like, got one, just randomly, and its IVs were, like, almost perfect, and I was like, how did that happen? Pig trap cards can be set on your turn and activated, like, whenever the crap you want. Trap cards are great because they work, like, most of the time. Let's set this just in case something happens. Let's get ready to attack. What? I mean, sure, we could start by switching this, but I feel like I would rather summon my Ninkendog in attack mode. Alright, now we use that button I found earlier to switch to battle mode and attack his big guy with my Ninja Dog. Take it to the face! If an opponent does not have any monsters, you can make a direct attack! Dragon dwelling in the cave, attack his life points directly. Boom. Now end your turn. Turn endo. We're doing it, guys. We're totally beating Joey Wheeler at a card game. That's really not anything to get excited about. Ooh, rush recklessly. On this turn, we will summon another monster. So far, we've only summoned small ones, but now we're going to tribute our dopey guy to summon a better monster. So let's tribute summon Gravy Crush Dragon. He has 2,400 attack points. And I can get rid of a continuous spell to destroy any monster on his field. I don't feel like I want to use that right away, but that's a good thing to have when my deck randomly has a continuous spell in it. Alright, so summon. You must tribute one monster. Let's not choose Ninkendog as our tribute. Are you kidding me? That's dumb as crap. I'm not doing that. Why will you not let me do the thing that makes way more sense than the dumb thing you want me to do? You suck at card games, computer. You're the worst. Max Ivy Gengar, because I have several in storage since Gengar is one of my favorites. Gengar's pretty sweet. Beat it, Joey, but he's the godfather of games. He's the godfather of, like, dice rolls in a game that doesn't traditionally use dice rolls for anything. Oh my god, that's a terrible use of resources. Why on earth would I want... Oh my god, this tutorial's making me upset. This is not how you do anything. Don't do this at home, kids. This tutorial is garbage. A card has been destroyed. Do you want to activate an effect randomly? No, I do not. What? Why would I... No, I don't want that. Fine. Okay, great. Sure. I'll just, like, go all in when I have no reason to do so and I'm already in control of the game. What, you want me to... God, this is the worst. I hate this tutorial so much. This one, in case some insane thing happens. Great, I chained a bunch of effects for, like, no purpose at all. I had no idea there was a Yu-Gi-Oh game on the PS4. Oh, hey, Cotillion. There is. I found out about it, like, last year. And I was like... There was, like, a point when I really wanted to play a Yu-Gi-Oh game, and I was like, there's one on the PS4, but I decided not to get it because it seemed, like, too expensive. But then I just decided to get it because I wanted to celebrate the anniversary of the Yu-Gi-Oh card game being released in North America, which isn't, like, an actual holiday. Great, I won because the tutorial is set up in such a way that if you follow its very specific and unreasonable series of plays, you win the game on turn 3. Sure, fair enough. What? A powerful card that totally wipes me out. Yeah, you're garbage. I'm like way better than you at card games and the guitar. My grandpa owns a card game shop. Perhaps if we go there, Seto Kaiba will, like, try to steal the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That sounds great. Let's go. Little did they know that that thing that Vasco said earlier was definitely going to happen because he's watched this series like way too many times. New campaign duel unlocked. Heart of the Cards. New avatar unlocked. Joey Wheeler. New deck recipe unlocked. Joey's terrible deck. Signature card award. Axe Raider. I don't know what that does. New card award. Baby Dragon. New card. Wow, Gore's Emissary of Darkness? That card's, like, actually super good. Do we actually get that card? What does this award mean? I don't understand how that works. Fun fact about Pokemon anime. Ash is always being 10 is apparently a thing only in America. They actually have some sense. But, like, he doesn't, like, visually age, so, like, maybe they pay some lip service to the fact that he's been traveling for years, but, like, there's still something weird. You do get the card. Hi, Kendry. Welcome to the stream. Assuming that you've just showed up. I didn't notice a comment from you before. Wow, that is a really good card to get right away, because Gorge is kind of, like, ridiculous, isn't he? And I got some weird number of things. Try it out. Okay, let's understand how this works now. Edit recipe. Do I have everything in the trunk? Because, like, I see some, like, crazy stuff. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't... Is it literally... Wait, what is its ability? Oh no, that is in fact like a basic no abilities monster that requires a tribute and has 2,250 attack points. Let's maybe get rid of this. How do I move to trunk? And then, how do I move? Oh, L1, move to trunk. How do I filter? Currently we're by name, so let's find Gore's Emissary of Darkness. How exactly does this guy work? You take damage from a card in your opponent's possession. You can special summon this from your hand. You must control no cards to activate and to resolve this effect. That is very specific. That's the type of templating they usually only use in Magic the Gathering. Forget Gore's. Put in the best monster. Axe Raider. Touche, Kendry. Actually, I want to see something. Do we get one of my favorite guys to just randomly throw in this deck? Wow, there's some, like, really randomly good cards in here for, like, no reason at all. What? There's no Time Wizard. Screw you guys. There's a bunch of tuner monsters, which I like tuner monsters, even though I've never, like, really played with them. I really like the idea of, like, you basically fuse without using polymerization. Wow, there's a lot of good crap in here, but I'm, like, really way too lazy to figure this out right now. Maybe once we start getting some good cards, we can figure out what direction we want to take the deck. Best monster is Celtic Guardian. No, the best monster is Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. He's so bamboozled, you guys. Ooh, Enemy Controller is another one of my favorite cards. Do I have some garbage I could take out for that? Because I really like that card. I don't know what I'm highlighting. Shard of Greed. Each time you draw cards for your normal draw on your turn, place a greed counter on this card. You can send this card with 2 or more greed counters. Wow, they really tried really hard to have that card be a thing, but simultaneously not have Pot of Greed be legal. When monster you control is destroyed by battle, send to the graveyard, target 2 face-up monsters, and shuffle them into the deck. Wow, that's weird. Cry Havoc. You can remove 1 monster from your graveyard to normal summon or set 1 normal monster from your hand. Boo, barf. I hate it. Like, I get the point. Obviously, that's why I have those, like, super mediocre, like, level 6 guys, but we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna throw in Enemy Controller. And then we're gonna call it a day. We'll see. We'll do the next campaign. But you use the story deck. Add Dark Armed Dragon. Dark Armed Dragon? Is that a level dragon? Level monster? Whatever. I'm gonna play more games, and then you guys can, like, store up your suggestions for what things you want me to put in the deck, and the ones that aren't just trolling, we'll take a look at. But some of those are obviously just trolling. That afternoon, Yugi and his friends went to Grandpa's Game Shop, which I hope is technically the canon name of the store. All we ever see is just game in capital letters. Also, like, why does he have, like, the Eye of Anubis just, like, hanging out on his store? It's weird. Gramps, could you show us your super special, awesome, rare, chocolatey good card? Oh, you mean... Blue Eyes White Dragon! It's so powerful, I, like, keep it in my pocket at all times. But suddenly Seto Kaiba came in and attempted to screw the rules because he has so much money. But this card is super great. I love it because my friend gave it to me and he'll be mad about it later when you tear it up. So Kaiba left and he was a jerk. And then Yugi came back and Grandpa had been attacked, sort of. So, like, they went to Kaiba's house, business company. The Blue Peeps Whitey Dragon. You should use the story decks. I mean, I was just using the deck it gave me. Like, you want me to use the Joey Wheeler deck? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't think I have a Yugi recipe? My voice got really high? Grandpa, are you okay? Oh no, I tried to beat Kaiba at a children's card game, but he was younger than me and thus better at it. Also, he was able to screw the rules because of the amount and quantity of money that he had. Friendship, oh my god. He tore up the Blue Eyes White Dragon. You are a boob head. You suck and I hate you. And you smell like, I don't know, something terrible. Like rotting. Just the concept of rotting. You smell like entropy. Yugi, take your grandpa's deck. They give you an option to use the character decks or your own. Well, where is that option available? Okay, Grandpa, I'll do it. My grandpa's deck has no useless cards. Playtime is over. Yugi's voice dropped, and he got taller, and no one, like, totally noticed. Some people were sort of like, I feel like something's different about him, but, like, no one ever said anything about it. Time to duel. Oh, I see. So we want to use the story deck? I didn't have an option before, I don't think. So story deck? What do you guys think? I'll give you some seconds while I drink this 100% juice apple. Oh, 26 minutes passed. Did I get a voicemail? What? Someone's tweeting at me. Is it someone I know? It's probably one of you. I don't know, I'm too lazy to look at this. You get an achievement for winning the game with Exodia. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, alright, let's do the story deck. I mean, I definitely want to win with Exodia because, you know, my grandpa's deck has no useless cards. So that's why I was able to draw a disembodied foot. Always scissors! I lost. Oh yeah, at some point didn't they change the rules so you no longer draw on the first turn? Does this game follow that? Does Yu-Gi-Oh have cat cards? I think cards with pictures of cats will be OP. There are some cats, certainly. There's all sorts of garbage in Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering has, like, cat tribal cards. Let's set a monster in face-down defense mode and end our turn. So, like, in Magic the Gathering, there are actually cards that, like, get better if you're playing more cats. Oh, snap, he played Pot of Greed! And then some card I don't recognize. And he drew a Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's against the rules, isn't it? Your opponent succeeded in normal summoning a monster. Do you want to use Spellbinding Circle? No, I don't. I also don't want to do that. Still don't. Nope. I mean, I could save the Beaver Warrior, but then I can't, like, do anything with it anyway, so what does it matter? There are cat cards. Okay. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I'm sure there are. Ancient Rules. Summon a level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand. Well, crap. He summoned a bunch of monsters in one turn! Isn't that against the rules? You guys, I feel like he's cheating. I still don't want to activate Spellbinding Circle. I really don't. I don't. At all. I think if I hold Circle, it will stop asking me that, but, like, for the love of God. For the love of God. For the love of God. During your draw phase, when you draw a normal monster, you can reveal it to draw one more card. Sure, we can activate that effect. No, don't activate Spellbinding Circle. Don't do it. Let's play Snatch Steal. This will allow us to gain control of one of his monsters by equipping this spell to it. I tried to make a cat deck for Magic the Gathering, but there aren't enough that aren't those cat people hybrids. There probably are, but most of the good ones are the cat people hybrids, I think. Technical difficulties, oh no. Perhaps you could try a different device? I don't know what your situation is. I'm sorry, Mom. Let's take this and hope that his trap card isn't some horrible thing. Monster has been equipped with an equip card. Activate Spellbinding Circle for the love of God game. Let's summon Silverfang in attack mode. No, still don't do it. Okay. Battle phase. I sure hope this trap doesn't wreck me, because it probably will. Nope. Oh, sweet, it didn't wreck me. Blue Eyes White Dragon! Burst stream of destruction! Yeah, it turns out my grandpa's deck doesn't have any useless cards, Kaiba. They unbanned it just to ban it again. Well, yeah, card's like super OP. It's definitely on the short list of like super OP cards that they will probably continue to like cycle in and out of being banned in short order. Of course, he gains 1,000 life points during his standby phase. Probably going to continue to try and speak like an anime character during the remainder of this live stream. Activate the effect of a card. Nope. 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 I suppose I could summon this. Nope. Nope. Still don't randomly want to use Spellbinding Circle on my own monster. This is the Hitatsumi Giant. I cannot skip the Burst Stream of Destruction. Blam! Attack you for some amount of points. You want to destroy my Sangan? AKA Critter? Okay, great. Turn Endo. I'm definitely going to beat him before I draw Exodia at this rate. Mostly because Snatch Steal is ridiculous. The card is stupid. I was definitely playing like before they really started banning things that they should have banned, and those decks were preposterous. That's actually a good point, Arcadius. Is White Lightning attack like during, yes, activate that so I draw more Exodia cards. No, don't activate Spellbinding Circle. Yes, activate the Heart of the Underdog. Just keep drawing normal monsters until I have Exodia. I'm gonna draw my whole deck. It'll be sweet. Don't do that. Do that. No? Yes. How many cards can we draw this turn? Do I get an achievement for that? Have I played Tag Force on the PSP? No, because I don't have a PSP, but, I've seen some of that gameplay, and, well, obviously it's another Yu-Gi-Oh game, so it's pretty cool. To your point, Alcadius, is White Lightning Attack like the first seasons? Because I know like later on they printed cards that I think reflect like the Japanese name of Burst Stream of Destruction, and I think like later series also make reference to that. It's cool because the models act out as they play. Oh yeah, that's true. Like they sort of like when you deal them damage, they like freak out and stuff. It's kind of it's kind of cool. Do not do a thing. You drew cards. Activate the effect of a card? No. Draw phase. Activate? No. No. Let's play Heart of the Underdog. Wait, that doesn't do anything, does it? It, like, literally doesn't do anything. Do they stack? Whatever. Sure, we'll play it. Because I have too many cards in my hand. Activate? No, for God's sake. I just put, like, a marker on this card that says, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I mean, there's lots of ways I could play this. I choose to play... Hang on. What's the defense on this? Forget you, Rude Kaiser. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy. Oh. I like that they follow the English translation of, like, tribute summoning, and then the trophy is called sacrifice. Do not chain... Don't do that. Let's find... See, look, we got... Celtic Guardian in our deck. We're such a cool guy. This deck has 3 Sangans in it? That's messed up. Let's draw Exodia the Forbidden One. They stack. It's super stupid. Wow, okay. That could be a really dumb next turn. I'm just as lost as you with the attack names. Fair enough. White Lightning Attack is familiar, but... I mean, I know more recently they call it Burst Stream of Destruction, and I think always in Japan they call it that. No, don't. Ah, God. So let's. Ancient Lamp. Oh no, he hit my life points directly with a card effect. Oh, I see. Well, I guess I'm glad that I summoned a thing of sorts. Well, sure, that worked out. Now I have more time to draw Exodia with these, like, broken cards. End the battle phase. Do not... Oh, for the love of God. So help me. If you continue to ask me... let's get rid of Torike because it's a garbage monster. Right? Yeah. I mean, it's like... I mean, I guess it's, like, essentially the same as Mammoth Graveyard, except it's kind of a Triceratops, but it's also, like, not really a card Yu-Gi plays, so let's get rid of this guy. There's always White Lightning Attack in the English dub. Alright. I know that... I'm fairly certain that in the card game, when they printed the, like, spell card that has the name of the Blue Eyes White Dragon attack, they called it Burst Stream, though. Activate... No. Nope. Crush Card Virus. Oh no, it's gonna get rid of exactly Rude Kaiser, and also Blue Eyes White Dragon, I guess. All you're doing is giving me an excuse to win the game via Exodia. Destroy the monsters in your deck? Why is this optional? No? The cards on the field has been destroyed. Activate? No. Nope. And no. Okay, turn change-o. Ooh, I drew an Exodia card. Draw some more cards, please. Yes. Activate all of the Heart of the Underdogs. Difficulties resolved. Welcome back to the stream. I have started trying to win the game via Exodia because my Blue Eyes White Dragon was destroyed by the Crush Card Virus, which means nothing to you, but I thought I'd give you a recap anyway. Yeah, there's a card called Burst Stream. They nerfed Crush Card. I mean, wasn't it, like, only available in the US through some, like, totally preposterous means? And then, like, it cost, like, $1 jillion? Also, it was always a super broken card, if we're being entirely honest. I think I skipped my chance to draw more cards or something. I guess that's fine. I suppose I don't really have anything that can deal with 1400 attack by nature of the Crush card. So no. Should I switch that to defense mode? Will that trick him into attacking? It could. Change to defense mode. Turn Endo. Sorry about your Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's cool. I mean, if I have the option to win through Exodia, that is my preference. First card was nerfed and reprinted. It's an interesting combination of things to do. Let's get rid of... This guy's 1215. Let's get rid of Mammoth Graveyard. I'm so not into your... I really wish I hadn't played the Spellbinding Circle. It's the bane of my existence. Stop defense! That's the worst use of stop defense I've ever seen in my life. Oh, wait a minute. Wow, that is a rude Kaiser, if I'm being entirely honest. Well, since I can't really go for, like, perfect duel anymore, I don't really suppose I care all that much if he, like, kills my Silver Wolf or whatever it's called. About 40 hours into Pokemon X and Y, 303 Pokedex entries. Nicely done. Yeah, you can kill my guy. You still can't stop my Giant Soldier of Stone. Perhaps I'll even have a chance to attack the moon. You don't know. That one was not a normal monster. Standby phase. Do a thing? No. So you're 1800? So let's set another Giant Soldier of Stone. And hope to draw a normal monster next turn. Turn Endo. Oh man, we're like neck and neck. We're like 500 life points different. But I have a bunch of cards in my hand because my deck is weird. Pokemon X and Y have tons of regional Pokemon compared to the other ones. Managed to complete the Pokedex for X. It's been a long time since I've really tried to complete the Pokedex. I was saying to one of my friends the other day, I think the last time I really did that was Pokemon Blue, when I got every single Pokemon including Mew, and was super psyched about it. Instead of destroying every monster you draw for 3 turns, it gives you the opponent destroy cards in their deck. Oh. I should look at the card and understand what it does, but that sounds like really terrible. Opponent set monster in defense mode. Your opponent is about to... Yeah, I suppose I was assuming it was going to do the 3-turn thing and then just sort of ignored the fact that it wasn't. You drew cards! Activate cards? No. Trying to create a living dex. I don't know what that means. What, like in real life or something? Okay. I'm gonna take a look at Crush card real quick. Okay. Tribute a dark monster with 1000 less attack. Your opponent takes no damage until the end of the next turn. Also, look at your opponent's hand and all monsters they control. If you do, destroy the monsters among them with 1500 or more attack. Then destroy up to 3 monsters with 1500 or more attack in their deck. But I had the option of just not destroying monsters? I don't fully understand. Did you know Pokemon X and Y have a cloning glitch? I did not know that. Every now and then, I clone something rare so I can raise it again. That's pretty cool. Gives your opponent... Oh, it gives... So, like, his card gives me the choice to do it to his deck, and I just opted not to do it because I misunderstood. That's fair enough. I think it's time to use... Graceful Charity? Let's use Graceful Charity. Do not activate Spellbinding Circle. Okay. That's... sure. Get rid of Horn Imp. Get rid of... Wow. Really? Raigeki? Really? Raigeki? I think I'll get rid of Griffor, because I think the Soldiers of Stone and the 2 copies of Swords of Revealing Light are probably enough to keep me alive long enough to draw Exodia. You've discarded cards. Activate Spellbinding Circle. Go copulate yourself, game. Oh, I still have to discard a thing? That's stupid. I should have played a Swords of Revealing Light. I'm super good at this game. Let's get rid of Dark Hole. Oops. Should pay more attention. Not used to the 6-card hand size. Most of the games that I play these days do not have such a limited hand size. Opponent did things. Activate that one card that you set on turn 1. Great. I like that he's not even trying to attack the other face-down monster. He's just like, I know it's another giant soldier of stone. Oh no, there it is. I thought he had already gone a turn without attacking it, though. Just for you. Wow. Raigeki is, like, actually legal? That's so stupid. Like, that's deeply messed up. Didn't she complete the Pokedex, but wanted to clone a couple of special Pokemon? Yeah, that's sort of fair. I mean, like, it's so difficult to, like, properly breed and train Pokemon. Like, I don't really have a problem with that, personally. But no one plays it. I respect that. I respect that the metagame has done that. Ooh, is he summoning, good old Blue Eyes the White Dragon? Yeah, he did a thing. Wow, one of these days I might actually have used to activate my Spellbinding Circle. Activate Heart of the Underdog! Maybe I'll draw more Celtic Guardians. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually that bad now, or is it not that bad now? Activate the effect, yes. Chain another card, no. Good. Oh my god, wow, it's completely unrestricted now? You can just have infinite Swords of Revealing Light? That's a cool story, bro. Activate the effect of a card? No, that's cool. Activate the effect of a card? I mean... Can I activate... No, okay. Before it was letting me do, like, infinite... Heart of the Underdog. Now it is not. I'm not certain why that happened. But we'll play another one. No. And then we'll play Swords of Revealing Light. Because we have, like, actual 3 of them in our hand. And then we'll set this guy face down just in case some stupid thing happens. Oh god, don't tell me Harpy's Feather Duster is legal. That's stupid. Crush card and Raigeki is at 1 and Dark Hole is at 2. What is happening? That doesn't make any kind of sense. What has become of this game that I thought I understood? God, I have 14 cards in my deck and I only need to draw 2. Wait, I have 14 cards in my deck. 2 of them are Sangan. 2 of them are Exodia pieces, and somehow I still haven't drawn Exodia. That's right, just try and attack me. With my, like, millions of Swords of Revealing Light. Great, another Dark Hole. What is his deck that he's unable to do anything against me? I don't... Like, this is stupid. Turn Endo. No, don't activate a card. Discard Dark Hole. Turn Endo. Those cards are too bad? They're too bad to be played? Is that just because the monsters have gotten ridiculous? Because it seems like the monsters have gotten ridiculous between, like, XZ summoning and synchro summoning and whatnot. Another turn down. Hey! Activate that one, too. And, hey, why not activate the third one? Chain another card? Nah, it's cool. How am I drawing, like, every non-Exodia card in the deck? You drew cards. Activate a card? Nah, that's cool. Stay by phase. Let's summon Dark Magician. You succeeded in normal summoning a monster. Activate the effect of a card? No. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bummer. I'll have to discard something that's actually relevant this turn, because I don't have enough slots to actually play any cards, because I played this miserable Spellbinding Circle on turn 1. Maybe you should activate Spellbinding Circle, lower his attack, summon Dark Magician. This doesn't actually do... the lowering attack effect is specific to the anime. The actual card does not do that. It can't attack or change its battle position. There's a very similar card that also appears in the anime and virtually has the same effect as anime Spellbinding Circle. But unfortunately, I have actual Spellbinding Circle. Actually, because all monsters are floaters or pendulums. Oh right, pendulum summoning. What a thing. I don't know what floaters are. I probably haven't gotten that far in Arc V. I don't know. What card do I get rid of? I mean, sure, turn Endo. I mean, I suppose I could have attacked his face-down monster, but I don't care. I mean, get rid of Mystical Elf, get rid of Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress #1. Gotta keep Pot of Greed. Should probably keep Infinite Swords of Revealing Light. This feels dumb, but sure. Your opponent did something. Do a thing? Nah, I'm cool. Hey, next turn I should be able to play Pot of Greed and a Sword of Revealing Light. Good grief. Draw phase. Do a thing? No. Alright, I didn't draw a normal monster, so I don't get to draw a bunch of free cards. But, I do have Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck. And I have a Karibo. And I have Sangan. That's cool. No, don't activate Spellbinding Circle. Don't attack Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh no, I totally destroyed his grappler. Dark Magician! Dark Magic Attack! This game is taking literally forever because somehow, like, the last Exodia piece is on the bottom of my deck. And now... Main Phase 2. Don't activate Spellbinding Circle. Play Swords of Revealing Light. Like UFO Turtle or Shining Angel. Ah. Those are floaters. Yeah, those cards are super good. It's funny because when they came out, like, no one really cared. But I think that's because, like, low attack point monsters weren't relevant enough when they first came out. But, like, yeah, they gradually got better and better as, like, more cards were printed. There's only 6 cards in my deck. Oh, good grief. Gift to the Mystical Elf. Gain a bunch of life points or something. That's fine. I really don't want to activate Spellbinding Circle, I promise. I mean... Technically I can win this turn by paying a bunch of life points, right? He has no traps to stop me. Oh wait, no I can't because I don't have... Oops. Oh well. Turn... Endo. Discard Giant Soldier of Stone. I mean, obviously, an Exodia deck tends to be slow by nature of just trying to draw specific cards, but really, this deck is quite well set up to win the game. Unfortunately, my draw has been terrible. So I apologize for the fact that this single duel has taken like 25 minutes or something. Yes! Activate. Draw cards. Do it again. With my luck, I will draw all but the last card of my deck and still not have Exodia. Oh no, he has so many life points. Whatever will I do? God dang it. Come on. Oh, come on! You see this? Yeah, activate Heart of the Underdog. But don't activate it any other times. Don't do that. I did it! I won the game! I had Exodia in my hand, my grandpa's deck had no useless cards, and I obliterated him. God, that sucked. Oh, I got the Ultimate Great Maw, and the Heart of the Cards, and Seto Kaiba, and Seto Kaiba's Legendary Blue Eyes, not White Dragon, and Grandpa Moto, and Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Fall of Illusion, and Trapmaster? What a random assortment of things. What if he didn't have the last piece in his deck? You know, at one point I did search my deck with the Sangan, and I didn't take a careful look at the deck, but I was pretty sure it had all the pieces of Exodia. That would have been a fantastic troll. Like, if someone was just making, like, a fan game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, they set up a scenario like this where it's like, yeah, like, just play the duels from the show, and in the first duel you have 4 pieces of Exodia. Like, that'd be so epic. Yeah, I don't think I care about any of this.